Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam Rasul al-Kareem. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. وَلَا تَنْكِحُوا الْمُشْرِكَاتِ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنَّ وَلَا آمَةٌ مُؤْمِنَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُّشْرِكَاتٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَتْكُمْ وَلَا تُنْكِحُوا الْمُشْرِكِينَ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنُوا وَلَعَبْدٌ مُّؤْمِنٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُّشْرِكٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَكُمْ أُولَٰئِكَ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى النَّارِ وَاللَّهُ يَدْعُو إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ وَالْمَغْفِرَةِ بِإِذْنِهِ وَيُبَيِّنُ آيَاتِهِ لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. And do not marry al-mushrikat, idolatresses, till they believe worship Allah alone. And indeed, a slave woman who believes is better than a free mushrika, idolatress, even though she pleases you. And give not your daughters in marriage to al-mushrikun till they believe in Allah alone. And verily, a believing slave is better than a free mushrik, idolater, even though he pleases you. Those al-mushrikun invite you to the fire, but Allah invites you to paradise and forgiveness by His leave, and makes His ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc., clear to mankind, that they may remember. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْمَحِيضِ قُلْ هُوَ أَذًى فَاعْتَزِلُوا النِّسَاءَ فِي الْمَحِيضِ وَلَا تَقْرَبُوهُنَّ حَتَّى يَطْهُرْنَ فَإِذَا تَطَهَّرْنَ فَأْتُوهُنَّ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَمَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ التَّوَّابِينَ وَيُحِبُّ الْمُطَهِّرِينَ. They ask you concerning menstruation. Say, that is an adha, a harmful thing for a husband to have a sexual intercourse with his wife while she is having her menses. Therefore, keep away from women during menses, and go not into them till they are purified from menses and have taken a bath. And when they have purified themselves, they go into them as Allah has ordained for you. Go into them in any manner as long as it is in their vagina. Truly, Allah loves those who turn to Him in repentance, and loves those who purify themselves by taking a bath and cleaning and washing thoroughly their private parts and bodies for their prayers. نساؤكم حرث لكم فأتوا حرثكم أنى شئتم وقدموا لأنفسكم واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم ملاقوه وبشر المؤمنين. Your wives are a tilth for you, so go to your tilth when or how you will, and send good deeds, or ask Allah to bestow upon you pies of spring for your own selves beforehand, and fear Allah, and know that you are to meet Him in the hereafter, and give good tidings to the believers, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَلَا تَجْعَلُوا اللَّهَ عُرْضَةً لِأَيْمَانِكُمْ أَن تَبَرُّوا وَتَتَّقُوا وَتُصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And make not Allah's name an excuse in your oath against your doing good and acting piously and making peace among mankind. And Allah is all hearer, all knower. For example, do not swear much, and if you have sworn against doing something good, then give an expiation for the oath and do good. لا يؤاخذكم الله باللغو في إيمانكم ولكن يؤاخذكم بما كسبت قلوبكم والله غفور حليم. Allah will not call you to account for what which is unintentional in your oath, but He will call you to account for that which your hearts have earned, and Allah is oft forgiving, most forbearing. للذين يؤلون من نسائهم تربصوا أربعة أشهر فإن فاءوا فإن الله غفور رحيم. Those who take an oath not to have sexual relation with their wives must wait for 4 months. Then if they return, change their mind in this period, verily Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. وَإِنْ أَزَمُوا الطَّلَاقَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And if they decide upon divorce, then Allah is all-hearer, all-knower. وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ وَلَا يَحِلُّ لَهُنَّ أَن يَكْتُمْنَ مَا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ فِي أَرْحَامِهِنَّ إِنْ كُنَّ يُؤْمِنَّ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَبُعُولَاتُهُنَّ حَقٌّ بِرَدِّهِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ إِنْ أَرَادُوا إِصْلَاحًا وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَلِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ وَاللَّهُ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. And divorced women shall wait as regards their marriage for 3 menstrual periods, and it is not lawful for them to cancel what Allah has created in their wombs, if they believe in Allah and the last day, and their husbands have the better right to take them back in that period if they wish for reconciliation. And they women have rights over their husbands as regards living expenses, similar to those of their husbands over them as regards obedience and respect to what is reasonable, but men have a degree of responsibility over them, and Allah is Almighty, All-Wise. الطلاق مرتان فإمساك بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان ولا يحل لكم أن تأخذوا مما آتيتموهن شيئا إلا أن يخافا ألا يقيما حدود الله فإن خفتم ألا يقيما حدود الله فلا جناح عليهما فيما افتدت به تلك حدود الله فلا تعتدوها ومن يتعد حدود الله فأولئك هم الظالمون. The divorce is twice. After that, either you retain her on reasonable terms or release her with kindness, and it is not lawful for you, men, to take back from your wives any of your meher, bridal money, given by the husband to his wife at the time of marriage, which you have given them, except when both parties fear that they would be unable to keep the limits ordained by Allah, for example, to deal with each other on a fair basis. Then if you fear that they would not be able to keep the limits ordained by Allah, then there is no sin on either of them. If she gives back the meher or a part of it for her al-khul, divorce, these are the limits ordained by Allah, so do not transgress them. And whoever transgresses the limits ordained by Allah, then such are the zalimun, wrongdoers. فَإِن طَلَّقَهَا فَلَا تَحِلُّ لَهُ مِن بَعْدُ حَتَّى تَنكِحَ زَوْجًا غَيْرَهُ فَإِن طَلَّقَهَا فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِمَا أَن يَتَرَاجَعَا إِن ظَنَّا أَن يُقِيمَا حُدُودَ اللَّهِ وَتِلْكَ حُدُودُ اللَّهِ يُبَيِّنُهَا لِقَوْمٍ يَعْلَمُونَ. And if he has divorced her the third time, when she is not lawful to him thereafter, until she has married another husband, then if the other husband divorces her, it is no sin on both of them that they reunite, provided they feel that they can keep the limits ordained by Allah. These are the limits of Allah which He makes plain for the people who have knowledge. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.